Alright, welcome to another match of Ether Rage. We're taking on Dr. Feyman here, and we're going to go into this one with the new Gullveig team yet again. I've made just a few small adjustments to make it a little bit more responsive. Is that the term? I don't know. But the team is better, at least for me. We got a couple of really powerful units here. The Alencia with no skills, or no special, or reposition, or anything. Just her base kit is, I think, this is what she comes with, no? And then we have Freya, Hector here, the Corn, again, same problem. Don't do this. The terrains overlap and you lose the effect. Yeah, you just leave a space open that I can warp into or just attack into for free. So yeah, that's a second time that I've seen it this week. But yeah, we're going to take advantage of the gaps here, and yet again, we have the opportunity to wait until turn 3, and I'm going to take advantage of it. I would love if it was turn 2 and not turn 3, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe we'll be able to upgrade the summoning circle at some point in the future. I don't know. We'll see how that goes, but we're going to wait. We'll just break some structures here, and then get up there, take out the units. There's 2 dual units, and I mean, who do we leave? This is a full melee team, pretty much. Oh, except Freya, but yeah. I think we got to take out Freya as well, but aside from that, this is pretty much a full melee team, man. Melee units are all the rage right now, so I can definitely understand, you know, why you'd go for that. But I think should be enough space here. But yeah, we're gonna break through and get going, get the pots, and get out of here. Should be fun. In terms of difficulty, biggest problem here is gonna be whether or not I've made enough space to escape Camilla. I think that's the biggest issue. And then because Freya's in the back, I think it should be fine in terms of being able to escape her. She has the Lin ring, so I think we should be good like this. What the words? Man, I had something that I was gonna. I can't remember. Oh man, I go into it and okay, good. We're good. Man, choosing the purple color for the haze. Man, they need to fix their color schemes. Is it too late for them to change this? The purple, you know, haze implies purple. Maybe if they made these icons a bit bigger, you know, instead of the purple haze, if they made these icons bigger and like in the middle of the terrain, I'd probably be able to, you know, use that effect more, or you know, do that thing. But I don't really see the value of this. It's not that much of a difference because I go from not being able to see the terrain effect or see what's going on to still not being able to see what's going on. So it doesn't really change anything. Like, I could very easily make a mistake here, and you know, I mean, yeah, for Ether Raids it's a quick switch. You can switch on and off just to see what's beneath, but for like summoner duels or something, you're not gonna have the time to use that button. So yeah, it's not a big change really. But man, I completely forgot what I was gonna. I've seen. Oh, right. So I was looking at a couple of defenses, you know, just to see what was going on. Heimdallr has become very popular on dark defense, replacing Freya to some extent, and I think it's a good choice. Like I said, man, I think whenever she gets an ult, that unit is going to be everywhere. Heimdall, she's going to be everywhere because she's, you know, stopping an attack is a really good effect to have. Yes, like I said, there's ways to play around it, but still, it's an attack that you have to give up. And there's not much that you can really, you know, you can play around it, but you still have. You're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to take it into consideration when you're attacking, and depending on the terrain that the opponent is using, if it's in conjunction with, let's say, the Corn terrain, you just don't have a lot of choices or options to get out of it. That said, I really hate this corn grass ice terrain thing. It is really annoying to deal with. is it the terrain that no? I hate the fact that there aren't more options to counteract it. Yenfei got pretty much exactly what you'd be thinking of using to counteract it, but Yenfei is old, you know?
At your command.
Yeah. Not great. And then, pretty much, aside from Lumera and Hector and Dedu, and now I think we have Gustav, Valentine's Gustav. There just aren't that many options to cleanse the terrain, and it's really annoying, man. It's really annoying playing into it. I don't enjoy it because it slows the game down so much. It's just a real big hindrance, and I don't want to put Lumera of all units on my team just to clear the terrain.
Good morning.
Man, I don't like that idea. I could put her in the secret summoning hole, but to have a unit just to clear the terrain, that feels like a big waste. Pretty much everyone else, like I've been trying to, play around with it, and every other option that I've examined or looked at requires you to attack, which essentially is waste. I mean, you'd be wasting an action anyway with Lumera, but at least you wouldn't have to attack to do it. I would like to have more options to inflict terrain effects by just moving or doing a positional or something that doesn't involve me having to attack. And that, again, that's why I said I had to remove Winter Edelgard, because getting up there to the terrain is through the ice terrain of Corrin is really problematic. It's really difficult to do for Edelgard. And yes, she puts down the flame terrain, but again, she has to attack to do it. And I don't like that. That's a big drawback in my opinion. And I don't know if it's like intentional or just not thought through enough.
You have orders?
But it's not balanced. I mean, in terms of the number of options that we have, Ratatoskr is fantastic. But sadly, she's only in Astra season, and sadly, she's not that great. And I guess in conjunction, we have Lumera in Light season, but then same two comments apply. Not that great of a unit. I don't know if we're going to get an ult of Lumera. Well, I mean, we already have an ult of Lumera, and she's also not that great either. Primarily because she can't Gale Force.
At your command.
If Lumera could Gale Force, then I could see myself potentially using her just to clear the terrain. But she doesn't offer that much for me to excuse or validate her being on the team for that specific reason. So yeah, I just can't do it, man. I can't see myself doing it. But Ratatoskr is at least competent in terms of combat, depending on who you're attacking into. But Lumera is just like not the greatest space, not the greatest unit at all. I've been trying to get. I've wasted a ton of actions here trying to attack this Hector. I'm very surprised that Earth Felger is failing there, but at least we got for, I think it's the Brave hits.
Are there bandits
yeah, I think it's.
here?
Oh, never mind. I don't know. Hector is just not wanting to die. Yeah, we're just gonna. Should I do for? I think use the unit that Gale Force is probably the better option. Yeah, a lot of actions wasted there, unfortunately, but I think we have enough actions for it to not matter. I think we should be fine either way. We just gotta get rid of the dual units, the two of them, and there we go. We win the speed check. There we go. So yeah, we can definitely win this. My concern as well is that Lynn is kind of stuck in the back, but I think we can get her up there somehow. I think it should be fine.
Do your best.
Yeah, but what was I saying? The terrain. We need more options, man. I don't know if they need to create a new terrain effect.
An opening.
I don't think there's any additional terrain effects that they can create, if I'm being honest. I think they've already covered the full gambit, Like, what else would you make? I mean, you already have ice, you have flame,
I will hide
grass.
in shadow.
I don't know. A terrain that mudslide that traps you. I don't know. Stone terrain. You pretty much already have everything, so it's probably just like the newest one, a combination of what is already existing. You could probably combine the haze and the ice as well. That's a combination that you could do. Fire and ice, that's another combination that you could do. But we need some more options to be able to use our own terrain to clear the opposing terrain without having to attack.
Hide in shadow.
That is the caveat. Because if your unit is going to die, you're not going to attack. If your unit doesn't get an extra action, you're not going to get it doesn't make sense to waste that action. It's circumstantial, because I have done that before. Because I had to. But you really, ideally, you don't want to attack just to get rid of the terrain. That's a bad trade-off. It really is a bad trade-off.
You have orders?
Yeah, so hopefully they do something about that. Hopefully it's not just flyers, man. Flyers are the deadly miasma on calves would be an immediate fix, but I don't know how they would implement. I mean, they've done it with Valentine's Dimitri, of course, but I don't know. He seems like a special case, and even then, that's a not great unit. So, yeah, there's that as well. More of that though. More units in that capacity, in that vein, would probably. But then even he had to attack to get the terrain effect. So that's not the solution that I'm advocating for. But man, it's not great. It doesn't feel great. I've honestly even been considering using the New Year's Ather just for the dual button so that I could cleanse the terrain because the grass goes so far. I think it's a fantastic range. But then the dual hindrance would have to be destroyed, and that's a gamble as well. So I hate the terrain effects. I really do. I don't enjoy it. It's not fun to play into. It really, like, my matches are taking longer because of it. And I don't like that. Well, that's one reason, but then the second reason is the other reason is I'm just getting familiar with the units. That's the other reason. But the terrain effects really are slowing down the game, and I don't know if you want the game to be quick.
Are there bandits here?
You don't want ether rates taking half an hour, because a lot of people are already frustrated with the game. So the longer that they have to put up or play or try to get through, that's negative returns there. You don't want that. You want it to be quick, which it was before. Yes, it's a way to slow down the defense, but it also slows down offense. I don't know what they're going to do about it.
Careful.
I think that's my ultimate statement. I can tell you what they should do. Give us more options, like Lumera, but better. But I don't see them doing that. Maybe, we're not going to get that for a while. Since they just introduced the ice terrain, I don't think they're looking to, change that much in the immediate future. GG's. Alright, here we go. Another match. We're going to take on another opponent here. And man, I gotta say, I am enjoying this new Gullveig. She is a ton of fun. I messed up quite a bit in the first match, because she does need to attack and, get the actions going, the warping going, the Cavaser thing, the times grip or times warp, whenever it is. Very, very good effect on this unit, man. It's so good. And then the healing to get back the HP and the extra action. I've been enjoying this Gullveig immensely. And I definitely I'm going to see myself using this unit a lot moving forward. I think I'm probably going to keep her on light season. I don't know what that means for Summer Gullveig. Maybe I should move Summer Gullveig to Astra, but I don't really need the help there. I don't know, but I can tell you that I really enjoy this Gullveig. She is a ton of fun and is definitely an upgrade on Summer Gullveig. She's 100% better than Summer Gullveig. So, any complaints about, I didn't see the air superiority here. I was thinking I'd be able to sit here until turn 3, but gotta move back one space, which is fine. We have the ability to do so. I'm gonna take the opportunity to wait, since again I have the opportunity to wait. Very well built out units. I was really disappointed with this Uranus's, if that's how you say it, her refine. I was thinking they'd lean more into her brave effects, but they did not. If I remember correctly, or if I'm reading this right, they didn't. And yeah, she is not a great unit because of that. I don't know, hopefully she gets another unit that could use an ult, an actual good Lex from Thracia. Is he from Thracia? Or Genealogy, I should say. He deserves an ult. I think he's a really cool guy, cool unit. Why not give him an ult and put him in a swimsuit or something? And ninja ult. He has the brave effect. He would work just as well as Shrid. I don't know, man. IS really makes some weird choices.
What you need.
But yeah, just gotta match out my spaces here and get going. Very, very big fan of this Gullveig. Definitely going to be using her quite a bit. I don't know what to do with my summer Gullveig now. And in Astra season, I've actually started to use Brave Gullveig quite a bit, or at least the last time that you would have seen me use Brave Gullveig there. And I was coming around to using her more. I don't know if this means that she's just going to have to be put on the back seat, but I like the fact that she's a flyer and again, deadly miasma. Very valuable to have. Combination of those two things. I feel like I'm probably going to keep using her there. Maybe I could run a team with double Gullveig or have Gullveig come out of the extra summoning hole. Again, as a unit that can cover a distance because she's a Cav, I think it's fantastic to have her in that role as well. There's a lot of potential for this Gullveig. There are a lot of ideas that you can cook up to partner her well. If you're having problems with her survivability, she can probably even take out far saves as well if you partner her with Black Knight, because reflex damage is really all you need. And I think she has enough damage reduction to make it work from what I've been seeing so far in terms of combat. I think she could actually do it. So partnering her with reflex damage isn't a bad option. To get her to do the damage. If you're missing out on kills, you could do that as well. Peony, the new Peony, would probably be a good partner for her. Black Knight start a turn is probably better because I don't know. Peony, you'd have to dance, or maybe not Peony. Nana, is it Nana? I forget who's in the lead on that ult. Yeah, that Cav would be a good partner for her as well to give the reflex. So there's a ton of ways to use this Gullveig, and she's going to stick around for a while if you know how to play. Or at least if you have experience using Gullveig, there's definitely options to get the maximum output out of her. And I've been thinking about the same, you can't do the same. There's things that she can do that you can't do, like the likes of Edelgard, let's say. The fact that she's fast means that she's guaranteed to double. And her bulk and the brave effect.
I will hide in shadow.
This is good. She's a good unit, man. I don't know what else to say, man. This is a good unit. Highly recommend her. Check her out if you haven't already. Shez, on the other hand, you can still just use your legendary Shez, man. I'm trying to get Arch Rival for mine. I have the Yonaka, and I'm actually considering foddering her for the Arch Rival since I don't have any other copies of it. But I don't know. Let's just keep pulling on this banner and see if I can get lucky before I make that final decision. And you know what else I've been thinking? I've been trying to think of a way to get that summer. She's a bull unit, isn't she? Yeah. And she has effective against Beast. I forget her name, man. Petra. Summer Petra. I think she's a good unit, but
Good morning.
Well, she can't take a hit. She's, like this Yunaka just reminds me of Summer Petra, and it just makes me feel. What's the word? I don't know. Like that Summer Petra when she came out, I was very high on her.
Bandits here?
But she fell off very quickly. She didn't see a lot of usage. I don't know why. And she's kind of just sitting in my barracks in the reserves, not contributing in a meta that is dominated by beast units. And when she came out, the meta was also dominated by beast units. I think the problem was no HP condition here. Fantastic. Another thing that makes this Gullveig really, really good. So even if she's below the, low health, you can still go in and not worry about losing firepower. But anyway, Petra. She came out and the meta was dominated by the Neathhoggers, if I remember correctly. So she should have been more dominant than she was. I think the problem was she just wasn't doing enough damage. Despite having the beast effectiveness, she didn't do enough damage, which is insane to say, but I would like to revisit her at this time since we have stuff like Arch Rival and just a couple of other effects that can boost your damage. I wonder if she can make a comeback to help us take out units like Jimbro, who is becoming very, very common. I'm surprised that, I'm surprised that he's becoming as popular as he is currently, because I still do not like the physical and magical save effect. I think it's really bad. You want one save to cover both roles, because a lot of maps that I've attacked into, the magic save has typically been the weak point. Granted, I also noticed, which is the reason that this Gullveig is here, that the meta isn't saturated currently with a lot of ranged mage nukes that are good. You have Veronica, you have Sharena, and that is about it. Unless you have a ranged mage nuke that is invested and built properly, there just aren't that many options. You have a ton of bow and dagger units in the meta currently, which is what is really allowing Jimbro to stand out as much as he currently is, since he does very well against physical threats. But yeah, there just isn't that much in terms of magic on that side to really help with counteracting the current meta. And that's one of the reasons that you don't really see a ton of Emblem Corrins, because there's no mages for her to save against. And she does a very good job against most mages because she's so fast. I think, of course, the Freya, I forgot about her. She's a good one. But sometimes she speed ties with the Freya, which is very good. So I don't know. We're in an interesting meta. Hopefully at some point we can see the back of this magic and physical save thing, and we just get back to regular saves. I think the Briar save skills are good enough. I don't think you really need more than the Briar saves, since it already has the reflex in them. And I don't think we're going to see a ton of armored Jimbro for very, very long, because there's, for me personally, there's always a gap. And with this new Gullveig, we're going to get more mage options. It's going to hurt him, because you have to consider who is going to be the magic save. And a lot of times the magical save unit is not good. Or you don't have a space to put a good mage save on your defense, to have all of them on your defense, and then also have an offensive output on your defenses. There's a lot of things to consider. So I don't know, man. I don't see him sticking around for very long. I still think Black Knight is a better save than Armored Bro, in my opinion, because BK covers so much more ground. He's an all-rounder. There's less vulnerability there as opposed to Armored Bro. But yeah, he's become quite popular on defensive. I see him pretty much everywhere. And it's really down to how well you build your defense in terms of whether or not he will work. He definitely needs the right partner. Whereas BK just works. You just put Black Knight there and he works. And that is what you want out of your far save in the end. You want them to just work.
Ready.
What else?
Are there bandits here?
I had another point that I was going to get to. I've completely forgotten it. I kind of went off on a tangent there. But yeah, I think where are we? November? Got a couple of months left in the year.
Well,
Like 1 or 2, depending on how you count it. And the meta is going to change. We're in, between now and January, it's going to be a completely different game. We're going to be seeing some new units on defense, offense as well, because this is typically the time of year that there's a big spike in the power of the units that we have. We typically get a power increase, so definitely look out for that. My teams are going to have to change as well, which isn't the worst thing in the world because I feel like I have 5 of the same teams, so there's definitely space to incorporate something new in terms of my team building. And defense is going to change as well, so that's something that you should plan your orbs around. Don't be like me, spending every single last one of your orbs trying to get a Shez that you already have a better version of or a similar version of as legendary. So don't be like me, but save your orbs, man. There's going to be some really good banners coming up over the next couple of weeks, months, and it's definitely going to change the meta in Fae. I'm actually feeling the urge to play SD. I think this week is SDR, and I feel like I might go in and practice just a couple of matches and bring a team into SD and just have some fun. It's partly because I have a bit of time, and top heroes that I've been playing a ton of has slowed down. We finally entered the end game, and there's not that much to do. So I feel like I can spend a bit more time now focusing on Fae. So, there's that to consider. But yeah, man, we're in a good state in the game, and it's going to keep going. You don't have to worry about Fae ending anytime soon. There's a lot of things that they can fix, and until we get to a point where they just start fixing everything right away, the game still has a lot of life left in it. And Shadows, as bad as it is, there's a ton of units that they're going to start adding to this game from Shadows as well. So, we have that to look forward to as well. Is anyone still playing Shadows? I don't know why I whispered that, but, just from a financial standpoint, I heard it wasn't doing very well. I think I mentioned this before. So, that game may not last another 3 months, if that. Yeah, Gullveig is great, man. Hail Gullveig. GG's.